Now let us see how to divide an algebraic expression. Now whenever you are dividing an algebraic expression, there are different types of algebraic expression depending upon the number of terms. So first of all, we will be looking at how to divide a monomial by another monomial. So 12a square bc has to be divided by 2abc. As you can see, both the expressions are having only one term in it, so definitely they are both monomials. So the how to divide them, let me write down in the division form. Okay, so the steps for dividing the algebraic expression says, the first step says divide the numeric coefficients. Okay, so divide the numeric coefficients separately. So it means 12 has to be divided by 2. Further, the second step says whatever are the variables, so same variables has to be divided. Same variables has to be divided. But how to divide them? Let us first write down the same variables separately. So a square and a, same variable. So a square divided by a into b square divided by b, whereas c divided by c. So what I have done, I have written all the same variables separately. See, 2abc, whereas 12a square, b square, c. Now how to divide these variables? By making use of laws of exponent. Now what is the laws of exponent with respect to division says? It says a raised to m, if it has to be divided by a raised to n, we subtract their index. If the bases are same and there is a division sign between them, we subtract their index. Yes, by this same rule. So let us divide the numeric coefficients first. A square by a, base same, what happens to the index? So it will be 6 into a raised to 2 minus 1. Similarly here, b raised to 2 minus 1, since the base are same, whereas here both are 1, so c raised to 1 minus 1. So what do I get as a final answer? Yes, which is equal to 6. A raised to 2 minus 1 is just a, b raised to 2 minus 1 is also just b, and c raised to 1 minus 1 is nothing but c raised to 0, which means that the value of c raised to 0 is 1. So we will not write that term. Okay, so this is the answer for 12a square bc when divided by 2abc. So the steps are very simple. Numeric coefficients, they are to be divided separately, whereas the variables has to be divided by making use of laws of exponent. Now these are the two steps which has to be followed for all different type of algebraic expression, though it is a monomial or binomial or polynomial. Okay, now let us look at when a binomial has to be divided by monomial. See, whenever we have to divide, suppose the term is 3 plus 7, which has to be divided by 4. Okay, now usually you can add 3 and 7 and directly write down 10 by 4. But what if I don't want to add them and I wanted to write their denominator separately? What does this mean? It means 4 is the common denominator for both of them. So I can write it like this: 3 by 4 plus 7 by 4. Yes or no? So similarly you have to apply it here. Let me write down this: 16 a cube b square plus 2 a square b minus 8 ab whole divided by 2ab. Okay, now since the denominator is common, I will write down the denominators separately for each term. Yes, so let us write 16 a cube b square divided by 2ab. Okay, second one, plus 2a square b divided by 2ab. Third, minus 8ab divided by 2ab. Now you have got it in the form how to divide two monomials. So this is a monomial divided by another monomial, 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 and monomial, monomial. Yes, now apply the same steps which we applied here. So 2 ones are 2 eights are 16. So 8 into a cube by a. So it is a raised to 3 minus 1 into b raised to 2 minus 1. Nothing is there means there is always 1 present, not 0. Just keep that in mind. Plus 2 will get cancelled. Again a square and a1. So a raised to 2 minus 1 and b raised to 1 minus 1. Third term, 2 ones are 2 fours are. So minus 4 a raised to 1 minus 1 b raised to 1 minus 1. Write down the final answer. So it will be 8. A raised to 3 minus 1 is a square b plus a b raised to 0. So just a minus 4 a raised to 0 b raised to 0. So this is the final answer when a, sorry, it is not a binomial, it should be a trinomial. Trinomial divided by binomial. So the answer is 8a square b plus a minus 4. Okay. Now let us see what if I am dividing two polynomials. Now two polynomials, it means the divisor can be a monomial, binomial, trinomial, whereas the dividend can also be binomial, trinomial, or polynomial. So this example says x square plus 4x plus 5 has to be divided by x plus 2. Now let us write down in our normal division way. So x plus 2 is my divisor, whereas x square plus 4x plus 5 is my dividend. Now when you try to divide our normal numbers, suppose I am dividing it by 3. What do? In the table of 3, you go till 20. It should be equal or less than that. Yes. So it is 3 6 are 18. Similarly here, from x, I want x square. So x has to be multiplied by what term? I will multiply x with x. So x into x gives me x square, right? So when I multiply x with x, I will be getting x square. So let us multiply x into x, x square. But now here, is there only one term present? No. This actually, the divisor is consisting of two terms. So you have to multiply this x with both the terms. Don't just multiply with the first term itself. The second term has to be multiplied with the quotient. This is what our quotient is. So 2 into x. Now write down the like terms one below the another. So 2 into x will be my 2x. Okay. Now what do we do here? We change this sign. So 20 minus 18 is 2 and the next one 4. Similarly here also you are going to change the sign. So minus minus, this 2 will get cancelled. What is plus 4 minus 2? It is again 2x plus 5. Now from x I want 2x. So from x I want 2x. So by what number I need to multiply it? I will multiply it with 2. Yes, that to be plus 2 or minus 2. I want plus 2. So plus 2. Again it gets multiplied with the whole divisor. So x into 2, 2x plus 2 into plus 2 gives me plus 4. Changing the signs, what is my remainder? My remainder is 1. Okay, so this is my remainder, this is my quotient, this is my divisor, and this is my dividend. Let us check by the division algorithm. Yes, which says dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. What is my divisor? X plus 2. What is my quotient? That is also x plus 2. And what is my remainder? 1. So x plus 2 is x square plus 4x plus 4 plus 1, which is nothing but x square plus 4x plus 5, which is nothing but our dividend. Okay, so what we did, initially we checked the first term of the divisor, and from the first term of the dividend, from the first term of the divisor, see how you can obtain the first term of dividend. So from x I wanted x square, so I multiplied it with x. The whole expression of the divisor has to be multiplied. So again with 2 also I will multiply this x, writing the like terms one below the another. So if I subtract 4 and 2, I will be getting plus 2. Now this will become my first term. From x, I want 2x, so I will be multiplying with 2. So my quotient will be plus 2. So x into plus 2 plus 2x plus 2 into plus 2 plus 4. This 2 will get cancelled. So 5 minus 4 is 1. So this is my remainder. Okay, so this is how you will divide a polynomial by a binomial. Now here instead of 2 terms, it can be 3 terms also in the divisor. So but the steps will remain same. The whole divisor has to be multiplied with the quotient. Okay.